girl and I thought she really liked me. I truly thought that I had met the one. It was a fail, to no avail. I'm just another victim of the bad girls club. She's like a witch casting spells, hypnotizing. She made me drink a potion, fall in love. She got me drunk, tipsy off her love. I'm just another victim of the bad girls club. Hey!
Okay there?
Huh?
What was there?
There's smoke. It's like fog. Blowing it away from us.
Okay. So I'm here with Social Repose. How about you introduce yourself?
I'm Richie from Social Repose. That is me.
Okay, so I like to start off with something random. So how about you list about 10 random facts about yourself?
10? That's so many.
Okay, 5.
Let's try 5. All right. Well, I mean, whenever someone asks me that, I always go, it's like, alright, I'm a second-degree black belt. Like, I did martial arts for like a decade, so that's kind of neat. It's something that not many people know. I skateboard. It's pretty neat. Random facts. I really like Velveeta. It's like my jams. The first concert I ever went to was Avril Lavigne. That was my first concert. No, American Idol. The first American Idol season tour. That was the first concert I ever went to. Shut up, Elena. Never. That was 4. 5. Huh. Random facts about me. I'm a cat person.
Okay, so who are some artists that influenced you like growing up?
Oh boy. I mean, obviously, like, I grew up in like the new metal era, so like I was super into like Linkin Park, and I had meant to listen to like I listened to Nickelback when I was like 12 or 13, so like that I think that like the rock influences. But I mean, like when I was a teenager, definitely like a lot of indie rock, like. My very first tattoo was a Modest Mouse tattoo in the back of my arm, like a lot of Death Cab for Cutie, and like that kind of, those jams. Yeah, I think those are like my heaviest influence. I mean, you know, I would say, I mean, as far as the music I make now, it's probably like Owl City and the Ready Set mixed with like Dead Mouse and Skrillex, and, like Cruella.
You just made my camera person happy.
Yeah,
she loves the Ready Set.
Yeah, no, really big fan of Jordan. He's a pretty neat guy.
Yeah, she has a Ready Set tattoo. So.
He's pretty short though, but he's still.
Welcome to my life.
You're killing.
I'm like, okay.
No, yeah, I think the reason why I like him so much is one, he's like a solo artist. I mean, he has a band now, but he started out pretty much kind of how I started out, where it was like one guy and he had like a laptop and it was like little electronic beats and he sang, and so I was like, I can relate to this bloopery.
Fast fact of the day.
Yeah.
He actually started back in high school,
man.
and he literally forced his friends to make a band with him so that he could play.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, solo artist right there.
Oh yeah. So with your name, like Social Repose, how did you come up with that?
Well, random band generator. Just kidding. No. What's acrylic? I can't the name. I don't know. It was just kind of like 2 words. I felt like it just kind of described me. It was like social repose, because repose means to lay to rest, to kind of like go down. And I'm like, normally I'm a pretty like introverted person. Like I don't like people that much, you know. So it's like social repose is kind of like it describes me, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is your first tour, right?
First big old tour. Yeah, the first real tour. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
Okay, like what's one thing you've learned so far?
We haven't learned a thing. That's the thing. We keep messing up and keep like I said, I was like, yes, it's like 90% turmoil and 10% success. So, but that we live for that 10%. What have I mean, clean socks are very important. What have we learned, Elena?
Get a trailer.
Yes. So we're touring out of my little Nissan Versa hatchback, and I have like a ton of lights. I have like a really big stage setup for what I'm working with, and like I should have got a trailer. I'm like kicking myself in the teeth. It's really crazy Tetris like
I had a
every
face
night.
mask today.
Yes. Yeah.
From all the wires in your car.
it's fun, but maybe next tour we'll get a trailer.
Okay, what are some of your goals for the future? Besides the trailer.
For the future?
Yeah.
Well, in 60 years, I plan on... Well, like next year, I mean, let's just I don't know, I think 2015 is going to be a really good year because Social Repose didn't, I mean, I've been doing it for three years or so. And up until about pretty much this summer, I had a small fan base, but it got much larger over the summer. And, I think it's just going to keep growing. And, I honestly have no idea where it's going, but, the fact that it's going is cool. So, I don't know. I mean, it's exciting.
Okay. A lot of bands now today, they try to sell a message to the fans that they're here to save your life. How do you feel about bands who do that?
You know what? I've never been a band to do that. I mean, obviously, a lot of my fans do come to me because they see you as a figure in their lives. So it's perfectly natural to if they idolize you or they really like you or they respect you. Obviously, they're going to come to you with their problems and. I'm okay with that, but I don't really preach. I'm not preachy at all. I'm okay with talking to my fans, and I treat my fans like my friends. I really do. I respond to everyone at least as best I can. And I just try not to be preachy. And the bands that do it, I mean, good for them as long as it's a good message. Sure. I'm not in any place to say that's stupid, but I don't really do it.
Okay. Can you play any other instruments?
I can play the I can't play the mandolin. No, I mean, I've only been singing for 3 or 4 years, so I don't really even I barely consider myself a singer, which is funny because that's what everyone knows me for. I play some piano. I started on the saxophone. That was my very first instrument. I play guitar. I play bass guitar in a band for a while. That's kind of it. All stringed instruments. Yeah. I play the laptop. Yeah, really good at playing the laptop. I'm really good at hitting the space bar. Yeah.
What can fans expect from your show?
To be shot in the face with a CO2 cannon every single show. I think that we played 5 dates so far, and at 4 out of 5 of the dates, I have 1 CO2 cannon for this tour. I'm gonna bring the second one in on the second leg, but it's this little can thing, and it's these 2 cylinders, and the stages are pretty low, so I just put it in front, and these girls always walk up to the way front, and I'm that cannon pointed at your face. And they're fine. And then the first drop comes and it just goes, and it just shoots them in the face. And it's it's totally safe, but it's really funny.
Yeah, shouldn't be laughing.
Yeah, no, their hair was laughing. And I'm just I told you, man, I told you.
I shouldn't be laughing.
Yeah, no, I mean lots of lights and fog and suffocating and dance and sweatiness. Yeah. It's good. I mean, I'm happy with my live show right now.
Yeah. Okay, so I like to do a little game called This or That.
Yeah.
So. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Superman or Batman?
Superman.
Can't be friends.
Sorry, dude. Superman. It's Superman has an unfair advantage in everything because he can blow up planets and shit. Batman is just a rich guy.
Her face right now is just priceless.
Alright, that's a video.
She's just so done.
I'm not Andy Biersack, alright?
Oh, you from the Gazelle?
Yeah. No,
I really hate you right now, Susan.
Oh yeah. Okay, a night out or a night in?
A night in, probably. I mean, it depends, but yeah, knowing my life, probably a night in.
Okay, Panera or Starbucks?
Neither. Fuck both of those places. Panera's too expensive. Yeah, I'm not balling enough to afford either. 7-Eleven, is that an option? Yeah, 7-Eleven.
Okay. Okay. Physical CDs or digital downloads?
Probably digital downloads because I'm really unorganized and I would break the CDs. So, which I used to have a collection and literally all of them are either broken or lost.
I can feel it. I've broken all the cases.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whereas, I guess I can break my computer too. But yeah. It's easier to store that stuff.
I'm known to break computers more.
Yeah.
Okay, tattoos or piercings?
Tattoos. I'm like, I don't know, I'm pretty vocal about this. Like, I'm not a huge fan of like piercings. Like, I don't, you know, like I used to have a ton of piercing. I mean, ears piercing, I took it out. They're kind of annoying, but you know, like it works on some people. Whereas tattoos, like you know, a well done tattoo is like gorgeous on anyone. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, tattoos are like, it's art. It's like, it takes a lot of skill, whereas, you know, it doesn't just, I don't know, tattoos.
Okay. Energy drinks or coffee? Yeah, that's kind of.
I mean, I do really like coffee though, but right now energy drinks.
Yeah.
I like coffee a lot.
Okay. Ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Froyo. Yeah, froyo.
Yeah. I already know this one, but cats or dogs?
Dogs. No. Yeah. Yeah, definitely cats. Big fan. I've always grown up with cats.
Yeah. Okay, and Harry Potter or Twilight?
Well,
That's
you know, I've never seen, I've only seen the first 2 Harry Potter films, and we were, while driving on tour, we almost finished the first book on tape of Harry Potter, so I think we're going to do the whole series. So I'll let you know if I like the Harry Potter series, because I actually I don't know much about it. I've seen the Twilight movies, and they're really stupid, but
Yeah.
Harry Potter could be stupid too.
It's not, and you're gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry!
You're gonna cry.
Can we just say Lord of the Rings? How about that? Is that an option? Big Lord of the Rings fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works. Okay. It doesn't like me today. No, look. Okay. What is the craziest tour story or show story you can share?
What, all of 1 week I've ever been on tour ever? No.
That's a show.
Oh, show. I mean, I've had a lot of like disaster stories because I think my show has always been like too overly. Since I'm only one guy and I've never really had a crew, it's always been too overly ambitious. So I've had a lot of like horror stories. Like my laptop like crashes mid-show. Like the first time I played with Blow on Dance Floor, my laptop crashed 3 songs in, and like I was done, and it's just like, I guess I'll tap dance. You know? Like, what do you do? Like, it's like something out of a nightmare. Or, you know, my lights malfunction. But yeah, I mean, I haven't had many crazy stories yet because, I mean, tours, at least since it's my first tour, it's really stressful since it's just me and Elena. So it's like, oh, like party, that stuff. It's like, you don't have time. Like, I'm driving the whole thing. So it's like,
She doesn't drive.
she does, but she sucks. Elena sucks at driving. If we crashed, we would die. We would literally just be dead. We would be dead. Like, she drove for probably 3 minutes total of this tour. We've probably driven like, what, 2,000, 2,500 miles so far. And like, she got in the car, went down the road, and I'm like, no, get out. We're not doing this. I'm not dying on this tour.
Just trust her enough so you should.
If you saw the condition of everything, I was like, probably not.
Okay. What would you do if a unicorn kidnapped you?
Oh, what a unicorn. Like, would it, like, take its hooves and, like, would it come through my window and just take me away? Like, how would that be a thing? Explain to me how a unicorn...
What was it, D? We worked with... It would stage some stereos.
Alex Reed got this question, and he said he would, one, be shocked if the unicorn could get him because it doesn't have opposable thumbs.
I mean, that's kind of what I was getting at. Like,
he said that unless it used its horn to impale him and then drag its lifeless body away.
That's not kidnapping, that's murder.
I don't know. I mean, I just stand behind the camera, so...
We just brought... Like, and then just like drag. This is getting really graphic.
Hey now, I just stand behind the camera.
Probably couldn't kidnap me. That is.
But if it were to
Very
happen,
nimble and agile, and I could get away. Yeah, assuming it's not impaling me. I don't know how that would work out.
I mean, it could grab your feathers with its mouth.
Grab me by the scruff of my neck and just carry me away. That'd be pretty magical, actually. Like, cause you know, like unicorns, like where do they live? And like super magical places. I want to go there.
Do you have any crazy fan stories, good or bad?
Well, I mean, yeah, like 2 days ago, I signed 3 buds. That was fun. Like, just people like signing weird things. I don't know. I mean, just standard like stalkery stories and people that get kind of crazy. And I don't know. I mean, like it never really gets to me that much. And people think that like, oh, like I'm being a creeper. I'm like, you don't know what I've been through. But yeah, nothing too crazy.
Do you believe garden gnomes live a secret life?
Repeat that?
Do you believe that garden gnomes live a secret life?
I mean, yes. Next question.
Okay. And I have a little bit more serious one. Like, do you have any advice for anyone trying to get into the music industry?
Oh man, don't. That's the answer. Don't do it. Whatever you do, just pick something else. Like you don't have to go to college. Just like I went to college, and honestly, like you don't really, unless you're gonna be like a lawyer or a doctor. Like, you don't need it. Just like find something you're passionate about. I mean, I guess obviously if you're passionate about music, like follow your dreams, but like be prepared to fail a lot. Just be prepared. Like, you know, you're gonna fall down a lot, and like, you know, I guess the people that succeed are the ones that keep getting up. But you have to realize that even some people will keep getting up and keep falling and keep failing and then die. I don't know where I'm going with this. Don't do it. It's really hard. But yeah, that's pretty much that.
What's next for you?
What's next? Right now, I mean, like, I have a new song coming out, I guess this month. It's December. Oh shit, it's December. Yeah, so I have a new song coming out this month with like a lyric video and stuff. I wanted to do a crazy music video for it, but tour happened. Like, I'm a really big fan of doing like the really crazy music videos because I went to college for film. So I'm just like, $10,000, let's make a video. Yeah, so I'm probably shoot a music video in the spring and light myself on fire. That's always the key concept here. Lighting myself on fire. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm just writing new music and I mean, you know, trying to maybe get on a Warped Tour, maybe get on a different tour. Kind of just feel things out. I mean, right now tour is like kind of consuming my life, so it's hard to see what's after that. But I mean, hopefully just more touring and writing music.
Do you have anything you want to say to your fans?
I love you.
Okay.
We appreciate each other. There's a mutual appreciation. Sass.
Okay. And where can people check you out online?
Everywhere. Just type in Social Repose on anything. I mean, you know, some people think I'm a little too much on the internet because they complain. They're like, I fucking hate that guy's face. What, you know, like on Facebook, because everyone shares my stupid little covers that I do, and so everyone sees it, and I love watching like the comments and the share videos because they're like, this guy's everywhere, I can't get away from it. I don't even like his page, but my newsfeed is covered in his stuff.
Yeah, stop doing 30-second covers.
And I like that. No, they're great.
No, they're annoying.
Here's a quick thing about the 30-second covers. People always say do full covers, and the reason why I don't, I mean, I'm starting to do more of them, is because like, it's really quick and easy, and I can cover a lot of songs, you know, and kind of like try out different styles and kind of explore more as opposed to doing a full cover. Because honestly, most covers, like, you just do the chorus like the same time 3 times and like the verses. I mean, unless you want to get crazy with it, as opposed to just sampling everything and kind of seeing what I can do. So it's more like adventurous just to do a zillion covers as opposed to a couple, you know. So I don't know. I mean, I like doing the short ones just so I can like sample everything. So.
And that's all I have. So.
Go.
Wow! Wow!
I thought I was not going to have an interview where I was going to hit my head into something, but I'm about to.
Wow! Bye, guys.